There it is. So welcome everybody. I just said I will record the session because I know a couple of people won't be able to make today, and in this way they can listen to it afterwards. So beautiful. If you're used to work with me, then you know that I will always start with aligning ourselves to the universe and the earth through the cross symbol. It has nothing to do with religion, but it is what I was taught by a psychic shaman that I worked with for 8 years. And basically, working with many different energy workers and shamans, it really is kind of like my core grid, I want to say, to really be sure that we're working with the most potent and powerful energy. So we're going to work with opening up that symbol, and I will guide you through it. So it's from your tailbone to the top of your head, opening that channel, and then open a channel over your heart. And basically, the channel from your root chakra to your head is connecting you with the earth and the universe, and we will actually extend that energy and connect with those two free sources of energy. But then also we will open up our heart chakra. And as I have often learned, is that when we drop in our heart chakra, when we basically drop in energy, this is often where we feel heaviness or depression or hopelessness. And when you lift that up energetically, even by thinking of lifting that bar up, you instantly feel a lot lighter. Also, what it stands for is really connecting and communicating with humanity, so that you're not alone. You're connected in a way where, you're coming from that high unconditional love frequency. So what I'd love to do is just to dive in. I'll guide you through there. And then when we start today, I know that I've been working a lot with the nervous system in the last few sessions. And interestingly enough, we will do a little bit more of that today, but because all of you are craving balance and calmness and groundedness, so that's part of that. And for the ones that remember, or, for the ones that were there, I remember that we did the nervous system. When you govern it from your mind or from your head, and all the thoughts, this is where the nervous system can easily get overwhelmed. This is where we easily get, those 40 to 60,000 thoughts a day where we overflood the system. And that's where we go into survival. But when you go into the heart space and you connect your nervous system from the heart, it's kind of like literally hooking your nervous system up from your heart. Immediately you transform it to from survival to thrive. So you still have a lot of energy there, but instead of fear, you go to excitement. Instead of survival, you go to thriving. And that's again what we're going to work with today. But what was interesting is that it's not only the heart we're going to work with today, we're also going to work with the gut. And I've done a workshop probably a year ago, maybe even 1.5, and it's called the Three Pointers um, Gateway Meditation. And what we're going to do is a little bit like a sneak peek, because that was a 2-hour workshop, but is to get us back to those core centers that, so many ancient, I want to say teachers, but also wisdom has been bringing forward into the world. And that's, the dantian just below your navel, which is the gut, and also your gut intuition. And it's a center to not only energy, but also to your emotional wisdom and balance. Then, of course, the heart center, and then the pituitary, which is basically the gateway to your higher guidance. So I wanted to really fine tune those three kind of channels as gateways to wisdom and messages for ourselves today, but at the same time, sorry, to kind of really hook up your nervous system in all those three centers in the most appropriate way. Because sometimes when we put our nervous system from the wrong part of the brain, and what I mean by that is your survival part, your part that wants to constantly go, 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 and be already at the place before even have reached it, basically. You know how we are already there with our minds, but we're not coming from the centered and the groundedness. So that's why we need to bring it back to the right part of your brain, which is your pituitary gland, also called your consciousness gland. So even if you have no idea what I'm talking about, doesn't matter. Just follow my voice. Just, whatever needs to happen will happen energetically. If your intent is to feel calmer today or to feel more balanced or be more grounded, then that's what you will get. It's really all about giving way for what your body needs right now. So enough of me talking. If everybody feels comfortable, you can just close your eyes and really open up to that channel, that beautiful channel that most of you know from me, from the tailbone all up to the top of your head, and really opening it up and down. Basically, in doing this, you're going up and down from your spinal column, but also it's running through all your chakras. So it's aligning all your chakras. When I do kinesiology muscle testing, after this exercise, even if you do it for 1 minute, the chakras are aligned in a second. So it's really just aligning, opening up, and basically making way to the bigger energy that wants to come in. And then at the same time, you open up the shoulders. So back and forth, left to right, you open up that channel. And literally, in doing that, automatically you form a cross symbol. And in forming that cross symbol, like I said, it has nothing to do with religion, but what it does, it stands for conscious man. And that's where we're heading to. We're all becoming more and more conscious in our lives. And what I'd love for you to do now is to really extend that bar. First of all, bring it to the back of your body, really root it and park it into your backbone, into your spinal column, because in doing that, you teach the body to be in the witness position, to be in the observation. And I always say, if you're in it, it's a drama, but when you witness it, it's a comedy. It's when you really get a bigger perspective and where you're not as much drawn into the emotions around you. So it literally gives you support, it gives you power, it gives you balance, it gives you grounding to open up that spinal column. And it gives you vitality, because in the bone marrow is where your vitality lives, according to Chinese medicine. So now extending that beautiful channel into the earth as deep and as far as feels comfortable to you, rooted in there. You know exactly subconsciously where your layer is, where your part in the earth is, where you really want to reach. And you kind of dig it in there, and almost like a tree, you bring your roots in there, and the earth is more than happy to connect with you. The earth is more than happy to really feel like, yep, I'm here for you, to support you. And the moment you're in there, maybe you see a color or you feel a warmth, but you feel immediately when you're in there that the energy starts to slowly go up, up, up through all those roots, through the channel, into your tailbone, into your beautiful spinal column, into that cross symbol, and from there into the rest of your body. So feel that energy flow, whether you see it, whether you experience it, it doesn't matter. Whatever you see, feel, or experience is exactly what you need right now. And let it go up, 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 and just visualize it going from the spinal column into your lungs, into your throat, into your facial muscles, your brains, your beautiful shoulders, your arms, your liver, your spleen, your lungs, your tummy, your hips, your legs. It's almost like your body becomes this big fat sponge, and it starts to drink in all the nutrients, all the vitamins, anything and everything, sorry, that you need from the earth. Just drink it in. And feel that every cell is more than happy to drink this energy in deeply, and feel with how much joy and love the earth provides you with this energy. And with each breath, you drink this in deeper. And with each out breath, you release and relieve whatever doesn't serve you. So do that maybe 2 more times. And this alone is going to calm you, release whatever doesn't serve you, balance you, align you, ground you. And then you put a big fat smile in your heart, because remember, when you put a smile in your heart, your brain actually thinks it's happy. And when your brain is happy, your body is happy. So bring in that big smile in there. And by that smile, you can receive one more time all this energy, all these nutrients, all this liquid love energy deeply into your body even more. And then when you breathe out, you extend it up into the universe as far and as high as feels comfortable to you. Go yay into the universe. Some people will go just a couple of meters above their head. That's perfect. And some of you will go way up and just go as far and as high as feels comfortable to you and really root it in there. And the moment you root it in there, you really feel buckets and buckets of love and light pouring down. Feel this very high frequency energy just pouring down, releasing and relaxing your brains. All those thoughts you've had in the last days and weeks, just let it go. Whatever doesn't serve you, just rinse it out of your brains, out of your face, out of your beautiful jaw, your neck, your shoulders, out your arms, out your fingertips, from your lungs into your tummy, into your beautiful hips, your legs, your feet. Deep breath in and then release whatever doesn't serve you into the earth. And again, your body loves to let go, and the earth does love to take it from you. So feel almost like you've got this crystalline waterfall just pouring down now through you. And every little dark spot or heavy or kind of dense area, just give way to this waterfall. Just let it go. Whatever doesn't serve you, let it go. And now you feel those two sources, which are unlimited, by the way, and which you can always draw on. But now bring them together in your heart chakra, together, both of them, big whammy, and then really feel that they're gathering together. And most of you know this is what I always do. It's kind of like this sun that is accumulating there, this warmth, this energy. It starts to get warmer, it starts to get bigger. You have still got that big fat smile in there, and then you put that energy forwards, backwards, upwards, downwards, sideways. And you really feel this energy is expanding and extending in every way. And it becomes bigger than your body. Feel that you don't have to do a thing for this. It's the earth and the universe energy that just pours in and breathes out. And make that energy go as wide as feels comfortable for you. It's like this yippee feeling that you're going outwards. It might be as big as your arms stretch out, it might be as big as your auric field, but just really release and expand that energy outwards. And some of you might like to kind of create a transparent layer around you, almost like you create a bubble as big as your arms spread out. And in this bubble, you gather and accumulate this energy so that you're almost bathing in this very high frequency energy from the earth, from the universe, from your heart. And if you like to give that a color, some people like to make it pink or make it bright white or golden, whatever color comes to you, just to, emphasize the feeling of high frequency, of love, of light. Just bathe in it. And this is a combination of two different shamans I worked with just to align, to protect, and to really, really expand and extend your energy levels. This is what I wake up with every day. Now, visualize having two big wings as well. Really spread out your wings. Just let them open up from your hips all over your kidneys up to the tops of your head, and see what it does, because it will really stretch your energy levels. When you open up those wings, you really feel almost like this freedom feeling. It will extend and expand your auric field. When you bring those wings forward and then maybe backwards again, it's almost like you're opening up that energy around you, and it's aligning your energetic magnetic felt field. Sorry, I'm a bit Dutch English today. I had a whole Dutch day today. So magnetic energy fields, thank you. So when you open up those beautiful wings, just make them equal, make them bigger, play with them. And in doing this, you do that from the back again, you're opening your back even more, and you're even strengthening your back and your witness position. Now, from this wonderful place, what we're going to start with is the gut today. So I'd love for you to just go with your energy. You might even put your hand on your navel or a little bit below your navel, and just really feel that you're just breathing in for now the energy inwards into that point underneath your gut, which they call the dantian in Qigong. And then you breathe outwards. We're just going to breathe in and out for a moment. And this is energizing. It's a very powerful, one of your most energizing power points in the body. So breathe in and breathe out. And then breathe in and breathe out. Now, if you could see that this point is an energizer, some of you might like to buzz that point. If you're an energetic healer, you know that if you can pulsate that point, and what I mean by that is vibrate, pulsate, almost like a little bit of a vibrating feeling. When you can see, feel, and experience that, it will open up that chakra even more. And if you find it hard to have that vibrational visuals, then I would love for you to just keep breathing in and out. That will be enough to open it up. I like the pulsating because it will amplify opening up that chakra. Okay, beautiful. So now we've opened up that chakra. Weirdly enough, what I want you to do is to put 2 fireballs or 2 energetic balls into your ankles. Why am I doing that? Because if you really want to ground your system and you're opening up your lower chakras, the second and the first one, if you open up the balls of your ankles, what will happen is it will really bring the energy down and will help you, not only ground, but also open all the chakras of walking your path. When you have the gut one, the dantian point below your navel open and your ankles, this is where you're really walking your path and where you can really download all the ideas that you want to manifest into this world. From your heart, of course, we'll do that later, but this is the foundation. So if you open up your ankles, what I like to always do is almost like open them up by one. So open up your left ankle, almost like turning on a light, or maybe even making the fire bigger. And then you go to the right ankle and you do the same. Turn on the light, make the fire bigger. Turn it off again, go to the left one. Turn it off again, go to the right one. Left, right, left, right. In doing this, what you're doing is you're opening up all the chakras in your ankles, which has all to do also with your sexual organs, your hip organs, your muscles, your tendons, just really open them up, but really also, again, walking your path on earth. Now, opening those up, now you go back to the dantian, the point underneath your navel. Now, with these ankles open, this point is more open than you could probably have reached without those ankles. So really go into that point, see it as a gateway. And this is a gateway towards your intuition. So just dive into that point and ask a question. We're going to really connect with your intuition or with your guidance, I want to say your wisdom, on 3 levels: gut, heart, pituitary. So today we're going to go into that wonderful belly button. I want you to just dive in, ask your intuition, what is the first thing that I need to know? What is it that my intuition wants me to know today? And the first thing that comes up, it might be a word, it might be a message or a sentence or an image. And if you don't quite know, just ask a question, anything you would like to know. This is a doorway, a portal to your intuition. So I'd love for you to ask for a message or a question. If there's anything that you'd like to share so that I know where you're at, you can always chat it in the chat box. But really feel what is coming up from your gut level for you to know in your life right now. What is it that your gut wants you to know? What is it that your Dantian energy point on a sacral basic level really wants you to know in your life right now about you walking your path? Yeah, so beautiful question, Patrice, and really ask, okay, what tools can you get? What is the answer for that? And just really start writing. Sometimes that helps. You can do that in the chat box. You can write it down on a paper. but what is it really that wants to come through? Okay, beautiful. So really feeling that deep, innate, powerful, grounded feeling from this chakra. To open it up even more, go right below that wonderful navel level, go inwards a little bit, visualize a flower, whatever color comes up, and keep opening that flower. Keep opening it, keep opening it. It will feel probably a little bit energizing, a little bit pulsating. If you don't feel it, just by seeing it, it's enough. By thinking it, it's enough. Just keep opening, keep opening, keep opening. Now, this is where we're going to connect your nervous system to this wonderful gut feeling, this wonderful, powerful Dantian point. So just connect your nervous system. You don't need to know what your nervous system looks like. You just need to tell your subconscious, connect my nervous system to my gut, please. And immediately you feel this wonderful wiring system in your body. It's almost like all these lines of your nervous system all over your body connecting from your legs to the top of your head to this point in your gut. And immediately when you connect your nervous system to your gut, from this wisdom center, from this really energetic, but at the same time grounded and peaceful center, you feel that your nervous system starts to really activate and be aligned in this moment. Now, if you have to give this a name, because I want you to feel the difference in lining up your nervous system from your gut, your heart, or your pituitary. So if you had to give this a description, if you had to describe what this feels like, what does it feel like to feel that you're thriving from your gut instead of surviving? So what is this thriving feeling for you? What is it? Is it calming you? Is it grounding you? Is it energizing you? Is there another word coming through? What is it doing with you? If you feel your nervous system as a grid in your body, really truly aligning with this power point in your beautiful body. And if there's any other messages that want to come through, then let them come through, right? So for me, it's like my nervous system goes from fear to excitement. It goes from stuck to ideas. That's what I get with this point a lot. It goes from walking the earth with power instead of going every direction, not knowing where I'm going. So it really balances and grounds your direction in life. So any messages or any visuals that you have here, you let them come through, but really feel that you're anchoring that nervous system to this point, and that for the rest of the week, the rest of the month, give it kind of a command or a visual or an intent of how would you like to function through your nervous system from this point? What is coming through for you? What would you like your life to be like from this point? And just a word is okay, just a feeling, just an image. And after you've done this, we're going to the next one where we're connecting with the heart chakra. So you kind of put a big fat smile here into this point. Feel that this point has opened up, is connected. And then go to your heart. You might even put your hand on your heart. And just first of all, start breathing in energy into your heart and breathing out. Almost like you are breathing in white, bright energy into your heart. And then you really open it up and open it out, out, out again. So bright white light might be golden, might be pink, whatever color you see, but kind of make it like an imploded sun breathing in, into the heart, really feeling the heart opening up and then expanding it even bigger. Now breathing it in again, in. And before we're asking any questions about the heart, think of something or someone you absolutely love. Something, it might be a dog, it might be a wonderful place on the earth, it might be a person, it might be a child, it might be your partner, someone that the moment you think of this, your heart opens up. So think of this thing in your life, this part in your life, this child in your life, this person in your life that really brings the biggest love in your heart. You think of this particular thing or person, and then breathe in the love into your heart, and then expand that love even into your room, as big as the room. And then breathe it into your heart again. Feel your whole heart chakra start to opening up. Expand it bigger than your house, wherever you are, it doesn't matter. Now multiply it, bring it in, this love, bring it in. Breathe it in, also the back of your heart. I feel that a lot of you are opening up the front of your heart. I'd like for you to bring it to the back of your heart as well. Bring it in. Just thinking of it will be enough, and then explode it as big as whatever place you live in, whether it's Amsterdam, whether it's Brisbane, whether it's Melania, I don't care. Just blast that place open with your love energy. Now go back to the heart again. Bring that energy in again. Big fat smile in your heart. Now what I'd love for you to do is to connect your nervous system to your beautiful heart. It's almost plugging in your heart now to your whole nervous system. See all the wires of your nervous system go through your body, and feel that your heart immediately is calming down your nervous system and flooding it with the love, with the thrive, with the excitement, with your passion. Feel your whole nervous system being wired in a healthy way, where you're guided from that place of passion. Now feel how your beautiful heart now becomes a pump for your nervous system in a healthy way. Really slowly pumping that love, that passion through your whole body. Feeling excited, feeling elated, feeling expanded. Now think of something that your heart would love to do. So ask your heart, what is it that you would desire most in this moment of your life, and let your heart surprise you. What is the first thing that comes up? And write it down if you want me to see it, so I can see with you. What is it that your heart would love the very most in your life right now? Really feel that your heart knows this. And if your heart doesn't quite know, then ask your heart another question, or let your heart give you a message. This is the time where you truly connect with your heart, which is the portal to your soul. You know, your heart is really the gateway to your soul and your soul's path. What is it that your heart truly wants right now? And what is it that you have not been doing that your heart would love for you to do right now? Or that you have been doing, but your heart really truly wants you to do much more of it? Really feel it, experience it, and feel and see yourself do it already. Expanding that. And when you do that one thing that your heart so loves, how is your nervous system responding? And I'll be quiet for a minute or so. I'd love for you to really feel that you're doing what you absolutely love. Feel every cell respond to it. Feel your nervous system thriving, vibrating, jumping. I like that. Feel it, really feel that it's in its fullest expansion. What is it doing? How does it feel? What are you doing? How does your energy feel? How does your body feel? What is your body doing? How's every part of you responding? Your body, your soul, your energy, the body and the people around you. What is the response when you do this, when you live like this? Feel it, experience it, and let your nervous system completely be imprinted with this wonderful, passionate, expanded energy. And if you don't quite feel it yet, doesn't matter. Just fake it until you make it. Your heart knows what it wants. And instead of you trying really hard, let your heart just take it over. It's like let the soul come in through your heart. It's almost let's go a little bit deeper and open the window in your heart and let the soul come through. Now, if you've done soul work with me, you know that I always let the soul expand from the chest area, your heart area, and let the soul come out bigger than your body. Like, yippee, expand it, like really let it come out from that really deep part into your heart chakra. Let it just open up, and there's this expansion of the soul, and it comes out in such a free and elaborated way that really truly is pure freedom, expansion, love, freedom. Now, feeling this incredibly wonderful expanded energy, feeling your nervous system in the best possible way aligned. Is there any other things that you need to know how to govern your nervous system in the best possible way? And feel then, is there any other tips or tools that want to come through for you in the next weeks and months to come? How to navigate your life in the best way? You know, open up those wonderful wings again. Feel that they're still really opening and aligning your magnetic energy field. Really still feel the cross symbol into the earth, ground it. And then what you do with those two basically gateways to higher places of wisdom than the point below your navel and your heart open. Let's go to the third place, which is your pituitary gland, which is in the middle of your brain. Your subconscious will know exactly where it is. I call it your consciousness gland. And the more you open that up, the more you will be connected to your higher wisdom, your guidance, the universe, whatever you believe in, your guide, your angels, universal wisdom, your own higher self. But just know that we have got this incredible wisdom available to us. And when you open up that pituitary and pineal gland, sorry, those two are very closely connected. And I'd love for you to actually open the pineal gland at the same time as the pituitary gland. They are very close together, but a little bit apart. If you don't quite know where they are, just allow your subconscious to show you. It's in the middle of your brain. One is a little bit more in the middle, one is a little bit more to the back. And in doing that, what you're doing is opening up all your third eye levels, front and back. You're opening up all your hemispheres of your brain. And what I'd love for you to do now is to connect it also with that point up into the universe where you connect it with that higher level of guidance. Now, when you're opening up this point, again, this is the gateway to the higher wisdom. What is the wisdom that wants to come through today from this point? What is it that the higher wisdom wants to tell you, let you know about this moment of your life, but also about, how can we bring this heart's desire into place in the best possible way? Now keep opening whilst you're listening, keep opening the pituitary and the pineal gland in the middle of your brain, almost like a flower opening, opening. You might have that pulsating feeling again. Keep opening. You might feel your inner ears opening, your inner seeing levels. And in doing that, you can hear the messages even better. Now, this is also an energizer of your brain, an energizer of your body, calming the mind at the same time, weirdly enough. So really feel that you're now opening, 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 opening. Keep opening. Keep also your tailbone open whilst you're doing it. Some people get a little bit dizzy. Keep opening your tailbone at the same time and then open up again in the middle of your head, the pituitary and pineal gland. Okay, beautiful. Now, having opened this wonderful place of wisdom, Connect it with your nervous system. Hook it in. Immediately feel how your nervous system is now connected from, again, survival part of your brain to the thrive part of your brain. This is your ancient wisdom. This is your connection to the higher realms. I'd love for you to really connect here. And then feel the difference between those 3 pointers, the gut, the heart, and the pituitary. How is it to connect your nervous system here? Does it feel calming? Does it feel more like thriving? If you had to give it a name or an explanation, what would you say? Really feel it go to your nervous system, go to your body, almost like a grid is being opened up. And again, if there's anything you want to ask here or any message that wants to come through from your higher wisdom, let it come through right now. And if you have a question, are you in the right job? Are you in the right relationship? Are you on the right path with your work? Are you in the right path with where you live, with your friends? Is there anything else that you could be doing that you're not doing yet? These are the questions you want to ask when you're opening up these points in your body. What are you missing? What haven't you done that you could be doing? And it could be as simple as take more me time, go for more walks in nature. Now, connecting with these 3 points, let's open those 3 points up one more time. Open the gut, open it, vibrate it, open the heart, open, vibrate it, open the pineal gland, open, vibrate it. Now, have a look which one with you is most activated. Which is your most activated point, and which of the three is your least activated point? You can even ask your subconscious, why is this point most activated? And if they're all three just as aligned, that's wonderful. But the one that is the least activated, really give it an extra boost right now. And ask, what does it need? And if you want to write down in the chat box which one is the least opened or the most opened, you can, so that I follow where you're at. You don't have to. Really keep opening all those points. Bring up those wings one more time. Yeah, and when you have that point, thank you for sharing that, that is the least, ask why. Why is this the least? Great answer, right? When you know, then you know how to activate that point more to keep your nervous system more aligned from that place. Beautiful. So what I'd love for all of us to do now is, now we have aligned all those 3 points, those 3 gateways to all those levels of wisdom. I'd love for you to just feel this waterfall coming from above, and it's just rinsing through whatever needs to be released, you release. And then once that beautiful waterfall's rinsing through, it becomes almost like an X-ray machine, because it's so transparent and light that you know exactly where in your body do you need healing most. Just feel that waterfall just rinse through. And which is the part that you're most drawn to right now? Feel that waterfall front and back and really flowing and flashing through all those points. But that one point that you feel, actually, that one feels a little bit dark or dense or hard to flow through, I'd love for you to just go to that point with your energy and just blast it with energy and ask, why this point? You might get some information. Sometimes you do. And when you do, it's easy to then shift it. If you don't know why, it doesn't matter. You can still shift it. But I always am curious and I always like to know. So just go into that point, release it. You can put a flower in it. You can put the waterfall through there. You can use fire. Remember how I always work with the elements. So whatever elements come through, sometimes it's just, an emotion that's stuck there. And the moment you know what it is, you can let it go. You can just observe it. And in the knowledge of knowing what it is, it will release. And I always like to say, whatever doesn't serve me, I'm letting it go. And if anything hurts or is uncomfortable, remember, I always have the remote control, guys. So if it feels like a 10 and it feels a bit uncomfortable, bring it back to a 6 or a 5 or even a 2 or a 3. Because you don't have to be in pain or discomfort. You are in control of the energy, right? So really release and let go of what doesn't serve you. Beautiful. Now let that scan just rinse through and let just feel that the body now is rinsing through completely. Even if there were a little bit of tweaks or twerks somewhere in your body, just really feel that very bright white or golden energy, whatever you see, is so incredibly high potency frequency that it goes through all the little bips and bops that do not longer serve you. Just let it go. And into place comes this very deep connection to self, very deep connection to your heart, your soul, the essence of who you truly are, and the power that you always have. Now, most of you have worked with me with your soul avatar, and your soul avatar is your best potential version of you that we've worked with on the soul path with your future self. I'd love for you to let your soul avatar to come to you right now. If you've never worked with the soul avatar, it will just be an image of your best possible future self. And sometimes she even looks like a goddess, right? Just go with your fantasy. So, whatever she looks like, she's walking towards you right now. Look at your soul avatar. She loves you unconditionally, and she has your best possible future soul path already completely walked. She's basically been there. It's got the t-shirt, completely aced this, and she's here to completely support you. So she looks into your eyes and you hold her hands. And is there any messages there that want to be passed on to you from your soul avatar? Anything she or he wants you to know? She might look like a woman, might look like a man. Sometimes it even looks like an animal. But what does your soul avatar look like? And what does he or she want to tell you? And maybe it's just a recognition that you're on the right path. Maybe it's just a little coaching to keep walking where you're walking. And I'd love for you to now embrace your soul avatar, become the soul avatar, walk forwards, walk into her or him, and become and feel immediately that there's a powerful cross symbol there, spinal column opening up, big, beautiful wings, wonderful, loving eyes, big, huge heart, opening up to this wonderful, highest potential energy, big, fat smile in your heart, your lungs, your tummy, and your wonderful pineal gland. Now, feeling that you walk the talk as if you're already walking this path with dignity, with strength, with love, with dedication. Is there anything else that she wants to show you when you look through her eyes, what he wants to show you when you look through his eyes? Let it be fun. And then you can always call on your soul avatar, right? So you can keep your soul avatar with you for today, or you can just step out of your soul avatar, look at your soul avatar one more time, bow to her or him with all your love, all your respect. And I'd love for you to really get back into your own body, really feel your spinal column, feel your beautiful arms, your legs, your big heart, your thinking all those three power points in your body, all those gateways and the wisdoms that you've required. You really thank your soul, your heart, your body before you open up your eyes. And if you open up your eyes, I'd love for you to write that one feeling down of what you're feeling right now. What is the one feeling that you're feeling right now? So that I have a feeling of where you're at right now. I'd love to hear. And just know that, if you're here and you weren't on my email list and you wanted to do more of these meditations, or people that could benefit from these, then just let me know and I'll put you onto those. Ground, calm, curious, beautiful, confidence, love it. Grounded and calm, relaxed. Well, we've got a lot of calms in there, and that's what we wanted, right? So that's wonderful. Relief. I love that, Gloria. Wonderful. Lightness. Great. Beautiful. Complete. I love it. Could you all feel the differences of those points and the different connections to locking up to the nervous system? I don't know if this is something you could write down in the chat box, but for me, when I connect my nervous system with my gut, it's more about passion and groundedness. And when I bring it to my heart, it's more my soul and expansion. And when it was more my pineal gland and pituitary, it's really more about the creatorship and the wisdom, the connection to guidance. So it's curious if there's anyone that felt a significant difference there, and if they wanted to share that in the chat box. And whilst a few of you might be sharing, just know that I'll be probably doing a couple more master classes in the future. I'm even thinking of workshops and courses. And keep your eye out, because I'm working on this online Tibetan dragon meditation course, which is almost done. And I'm excited. It's similar to this work, only then a lot deeper and a lot more profound in basically the wisdom that I required with the shaman that I worked with as well, and different elements that I work with. Some of you here have joined that course. And yeah, if you're interested in these kind of meditations and you're not on my YouTube yet, then I would welcome you there. I'd love to see you there. And what I always do is I end up the session with the last thing you ate and how you felt. But yeah, I'm just reading. I felt the connection with my gut was the most powerful, gave me the most strength. Yeah. So are there more people that felt the gut, or felt the heart, or felt the pituitary and pineal gland most? Which one is the one that you felt most? Love to hear. It's interesting. Heart most for you. Yeah. Funny. Yeah. Beautiful. The giant, Katelijn? Yeah, the pineal gland. Yeah, I thought so. But I thought it was quite funny. You love the giant most today. I love it. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Gut. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing. Anyway, guys, yeah, thank you so much for sharing. So how I always, yeah, wonderful, Nikki. Lovely to see you. Um, I always finish up with that one word that you just said, and then the last thing you ate, just for fun. So I think I'll see a lot of calm bananas leave today. But yeah, I'm just a happy apple, I think. Thank you so much, Salad. I love it, Samala. Beautiful one. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll do another meditation probably in a month. And if you're in the natural success community, then I'll do a written guidance tomorrow. Happy sweet potato, calm mandarin. I love it. Confident cashew. Gosh, I've got such a vivid imagination that I can see that in front of me. Beautiful, Gloria. Lovely to see you. Patrice, you as well. See you all. Happy granola. Have a great one. Love, love. And always, if something came up for you, you can always email me. I'd love to hear. Yeah. See ya. Bye.